Hi everybody, so the book I've chosen today is A Picture of Freedom. This is by Patricia C. McKissack. You can find the book in the school library if you're interested in giving it a read. It is about a young girl. She is a slave on a plantation in America, Virginia to be precise, and all she hopes to do is to learn to read and write. Now, she does do that, but the thing is, it's actually illegal for her to be doing that. Clottie is her name, and this book gives us a little bit of a story about Clottie. So I'm just going to read some of the story here for you today. March 1859. The spring blooms are coming and the skies are sure blue. March never knows if it wants to be a spring month or a winter month. The heat's come early to Virginia this year. That's fine with me though. As long as it's hot, I have to fan young Mars William and Miss Lily, my mistress, during their study time. This morning was the first day of the third learning season. For now, on 3 years, I've been fanning them, lifting and lowering the big fan made of woven Carolina sweetgrass, up and down, up and down. The fan stirs the thick air, up and down, and chases away worrisome horseflies and eye gnats. It may seem like a silly job, but I don't mind one bit, because while William is learning, so am I. Standing there fanning, up and down, I come to know my ABCs and the sounds the letters make. I teach myself how to read words. Now I can pick through things I find to read, like throwed away newspapers, letters in the trash, and books I slip off Mars Henley's shelf. It scares me to know what I know sometimes. Slaves ain't supposed to know how to read and write, but I do. Miss Lily would fall down in a fit if she knew I had made myself a diary like the one she's got on her bed table. It don't matter to me that hers is all wrapped in fine satin and got ribbons and beads on it, and mine is just made up of papers I found in the trash and keeps tied together with a measure of yarn. It's a diary just the same, mine, and I aim to write in it whenever I get a chance. I got to be real particular and make sure nobody finds out though, because if my master found out, I would fall under the whip. Time and time again, I done heard Master Henley swear that if he catches his slaves with learning, he'll beat the skin off us, then sell our hides to slavers from the deep south. He got the law on his side too. Anybody found teaching a slave in the state of Virginia can be sent to jail. Sure, wonder why the white folks are so determined to keep us from knowing things. What are they scared of? Can't help but laugh a little bit when I think of what Master Henley would think if he knew I could read better than his boy, and that it was his own wife that had teached me. It's near dark. Pray, Lord, don't let nobody find my diary hid behind the loose brick in the outside chimney wall, back of the kitchen. Hope it can stay dry and safe until I can sneak away to write again. Next morning, first light. I got up extra early and churned the butter for breakfast and helped out in the kitchen the way Aunt T specs me to every morning. That gave me a little time to practice my writing at my spot by the big tree out behind the kitchen. Sunrise is a good writing hour when all is still and quiet. I want to tell somebody about all the things I done learned for the past 3 years. Words got magic. Every time I read or write a word, it puts a picture in my head. Like when I write Home, I see Belmont Plantation and all the people that live there. I sees the big house where Mars Henley, Miss Lily and William stay, living easy. I sees the separate kitchen with the attic above it where I sleep, along with Aunt T, Uncle Heb and Hints. I sees the quarters where my friends live, and beyond their cabins, the fields and orchards where they work. I sees Aunt T cooking at the fireplace, and the stables where Hints takes care of Mars Henley's prize racing horses, and the gardens and grounds that Uncle Heb makes pretty. Home. That one little word shows me all of that. Mars Henley thinks he owns everything here at Belmont, but he don't. He don't own all of me, not really. I know he can tell me to come, and I got to come. When he say do this, I better do it, or he'll put the whip to my back. But I done learned that he can't tell me what to think and feel and know. He look at me every day, but he ain't see what's in my head. He can't see what's inside me. Nobody can. Okay, so that was just a little taster of Clottie and Clotie's story. I would really, really recommend you give it a read. Like I said, go to the school library and you can have a read of this in your own time.